Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Car Addict. Because I can't put a USB extension cable in between this and the GoPro or I lose the audio, I have to have this on the dash. And obviously, it's pretty smooth. The dash is kind of smooth. Just goes flopping all over the place. And I tried that, and I ended up having just the left channel, both channels, but kind of quiet and crackly. So I think it moving around puts a little bit of tension on the USB connection, and it didn't like that. So we're gonna have to do something about that, which is where I'm going right now. I'm gonna get one of those little rubber pads that just sit there, and then this receiver will sit on it, and that way it won't go sliding around. Then I can get to my point of the day. Bam, got it. Now the sucker won't slide nowhere. Great success. All right, so hopefully this is coming through with full audio in stereo and loud enough where you can actually hear it without the crackles. So for the upcoming short-term future anyways, I'm going to change my whole perspective on YouTube. So obviously, if anybody's been subscribed for a while, or even if not, you've probably realized that I haven't done shit for a long time on YouTube. Tried a couple times in California, but like I said, I had the USB extension that doesn't let audio pass through to the adapter, and then I had trouble with the adapter not keeping full sound even without the extension cable, and blah blah blah. And then as of now, I shot a couple things, and whatever, I have like some kind of pressure I put on myself now because I've been gone for so long that I want to make the first video actually matter. But I'm not going to worry about it anymore. I don't really have the time. I'm busy on the house. So what I'm going to do is every day I'm just going to, for like, I don't know, 5-10 minutes maybe, spend a little bit of time talking about something car related on my mind that day. Not much editing, put it up that night. So I'll continue to at least get some sort of content out, and then I can focus on it more after I'm done with the house again. So really, this video almost has nothing in it. In a minute, I'm going to get out and show you a few of the small things I've done to the car recently. I have been looking at my car in the driveway for so long, doing nothing. Just started getting a little depressed about it. Figured I had to do something, so I did some real quick little things yesterday. Finished a couple things up. So show you that in a minute. I am running the factory intake on the factory tune, factory wheels and tires. Exhaust is all bolted back up. Basically, it's still in family truckster mode. So I did not get the car to IFO. I went to IFO, but I didn't bring the car. And really, I was thinking I would have got destroyed by everything there anyways, and wouldn't have been worth it. And then I was watching all these old Hondas run like 14s. Maybe I would have had a bad day too, though, because, of course, sound is misleading sometimes, but I feel like they sounded like they would have done a lot more than a low 14. Maybe I'll make the next IFO. Didn't make it to whatever they just did at the Evergreen Speedway. I think it's already over because, once again, too busy with the house. Didn't have the car done. What I'm going to do, though, while I have the factory intake on, I'm pretty sure having that factory intake box without the resonator box is terrible for your intake air temps. So I'm going to test that out with and without the resonator box. And I know you could just tape up that hole in the bottom so you're not sucking engine bay air, but I'm thinking maybe some people would have the thought process that the more air would be better than the slight increase in temperature. I don't know. They just might think, hey, I'm gonna leave that hole because now it's like I can draw more air or something. So maybe they wouldn't think about taping it shut. I didn't tape it shut, but I was kind of in a hurry when I did it. I last minute decided not to run the resonator box. I actually had it with me in the driveway to put on with the intake, and then I was like, fuck it, I'll leave it off. Because also, I'll show you guys the difference between the sound. You do get a little bit of the turbo noise. Not enough to really matter, though. I mean, it doesn't sound that good, and the sound you do get, it's kind of like blowing a rape whistle through a straw or something. There's that, I swear I hear that kind of like, a little bit of that kind of sound in there, not much, but it's just more, yeah, I don't know. Can't explain it, but it's not very good. But if you drive right next to a wall, it's not bad, I guess. So I'm going to test that out before I put my factory intake, my custom intake back on. And I definitely want to put that back on because I'm sick of driving around with no power. Can't stand it. After you've driven one of these things tuned and everything, you'll never want to go back to stock. It is so slow relative. I mean, obviously, compared to other old stock Civics, this is not a slow Civic, but when it used to run a 13.7 and now it probably runs a 15.7, that sucks. So, all right, let's get out and check out my sweet new mods. All right, so now I got the GoPro and a little selfie stick, and literally everything is just hanging off the GoPro. So hopefully that doesn't screw with the audio, because that would piss me off. All right, see, as you can see, I still got the factory wheels on it. I'm gonna put my rims back on, but I want to lower the car while I do it, so I only have the wheels off once. Plus, my custom wheels look just shitty. Even after I washed them, they just looked all dull and old. So I'm polishing them up, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. I only got one done. I need to do the other 3 first. I'm also going to experiment. I was glad I didn't lower it for my trip because I had me, my wife, my kid, my dog, the kennel, a cargo carrier loaded with shit. And I mean, we were talking fenders like down here. And I was thinking, well, shit, I wouldn't have wanted to start out lowered. But I got to look up the spring rates again. There's a chance my springs are stiffer. So I actually could have been lowered and then still been higher when I was loaded down. Doubtful, but it's something I'm going to check out. I'm just going to put the cargo carrier back on, shitload of weight back there, see what it looks like, and then change the springs out, see what it looks like. But so here's what I did the other day, or yesterday actually. And I got a little pull. Finally finished this. Now I don't like the black H as much. I think I'll still... It's very mild, but I got some smoked vinyl film and a bird literally just shit right there while I'm standing here. Fucking birds. That is luck. How did I not get hit with that shit? Anyways, smoked vinyl film. It's so light though, when you put it on the clear, you can barely see it. I thought it was going to be darker than it was, but it did do something. Got that one done. And then I dipped those white. My last car was just like white. It wasn't a pearl white or anything like that, so it blended much better. If I find a pic, I'll post it real quick, but I still do like it. I'm gonna leave it. It's better than the chrome, more unique than black, but it would have been nice if it was closer to the color of the car, I guess. I do like the white H though, but I'm just not sure the white H on the black grille, although if I did do the white H's on both, it would be more cohesive. Last thing I'll show you is why it absolutely sucks to turn your Civic into the family truckster. Let's get in the back seat here. This is sad. Sad, sad. Well, there's all my... was like brand new for a year and a half. Put an infant back here, and she's got some gooey shit here and here, and then, oh, look at that. the bottle tipped upside down, dripped milk all down my seat. And then the damn dog threw up right there twice. And then he actually even peed a little bit right here and dribbled when I yelled at him for doing something else. Car just looks filthy. Look at that. Son of a bitch. I mean, I'm not a whole lot better. On there. I've gotten that pretty dirty myself that I gotta clean. And for whatever reason, I try not to slide too much, but I'm definitely already wearing the material right there. I'm not sliding past the bolster like most people do and wearing that out, but I slide right here still. So I gotta stop doing that because the car's only got 20,000 miles on it. That's really not that bad, but if it comes through the camera, that's unslid across. That's slid across. All right, so, man, I really hope the audio is still there. I've had to redo videos a lot too because the audio wasn't there, and then I redo it, and then I just don't even do anything with the reshoot. I just throw the shit away. Enter recycle bin. Gone. Don't care. So anyways, if all goes to plan, one of the next couple days, I'll do some testing with the intake. I actually have something I want to figure out with intake temp sensors as well. I'm not going to tell you what until I figure it out, because then somebody's going to tell me, and I want to just figure it out myself, because that's better. I'll probably get my daughter out there to help me with, because she needs to start working on cars. She's like almost 5. It's time to get a job. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Later. Hopefully the audio was good. You're welcome. Bye. Alright, I'll give you guys a little bit of sound right now. Remember though, this is only like, what, 13 pounds of boost or something like that. It's just a stock boost level. So, I am sure the factory intake with a higher boost level probably would sound better. I might have to test that out as well. But maybe not. So here's stock boost levels in a resonator box. Let's go. I should probably put the wind slayer on, right? Right. Okay, let's do this for real. Also remember though, this is the GoPro on the side of the car right next to the wall, so it's gonna make it sound a little better probably than it actually does, or louder. Well, so hopefully you heard that whistle through a straw thing I was talking about. It, I don't know, sounds all right. Let's see what it's like in the car real quick. Hey, look, it's a parking garage. Let's do it. Oh, and I'm on the factory map too, so glorious, glorious rev hang. Okay, I'm really leaving. Bye. Man, I just can't leave you guys alone. I forgot to say, I am selling my old AF Dynamic intake finally. And I am, holy shit, that's dirty. Still a little bit. And I'm selling my clutch. Don't know what the plans are for this car. Might not need a 350, might want a 400. I don't know. So if you need a FX350 or want my F dynamic intake, go on civicx.com to the classifieds, or I guess send me a message and ask me how much. Also, t-shirts. Forgot that too. Give me a size, a color of vinyl, and then I'll give you a quote. Probably like 15 to 20 bucks, depending on how much the shirt and the vinyl is going to cost me. All right. Screen printing will be later because I got to buy too many at once.